Hello, everyone. It is Tuesday, Market Tuesday. Let me put it like that. As we know, the market is, for the most part, not good on Tuesdays. It's not doing really bad today. Of course, I'm in the green today for the most part, and with just about all of my stocks. And then, of course, they are about 2 or 3 of my call options that I'm in the red on. Other than that, I'm on the green of most of my call option as well. What I've decided to do, I've made some rather long calls closing, and I selected a date, which is the date of my wife's birthday. So I made quite a few long calls to close out on March the 19th. And I selected that day for that reason, with a whole lot of them. And then, of course, I will post those later on, just in case some of you want to get some of those as well. Some of them, I must say, are rather expensive. They're not cheap calls. They're not inexpensive calls. They're rather expensive. But then there are a couple of them that are rather inexpensive as well. As I've always said, it's better to make slow money than no money. So if you go out there to make some of those long calls, not to close this Friday or next Friday or not even the next Friday, but close it next month or a month of Fridays, 4 weeks away, or sometimes two months away, 8 weeks away, 2 months away. In this case, I selected March the 19th for quite a few of them. I will be looking at the market today at closing, prior to closing, let me put it like that, prior to closing somewhere around between 3:30 and 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and make my decision on some other calls, because there are some calls that I would like to be in on tomorrow morning already. They will be cheaper today than waiting until tomorrow morning to get in on them. So I will make my decision between 3:30, 3:45, and 4 o'clock p.m. this afternoon on which one of those calls I want to make. And I can do the same thing with puts. If we figure that a particular stock is not doing well and won't be doing well, they're going to be cheaper today than if you wait and try to get in on them tomorrow morning. So if I were you, I would try to get into to this afternoon prior to the closing. Now, I've mentioned before, the reasoning behind that is because if I lose money, I will only lose money for either 30 minutes or 15 minutes prior to the market's closing. And then tomorrow, if I'm still losing money, I can sell that call or that put. The opposite side of that, if I'm gaining money, I will only be gaining money for about 30 to 15 minutes prior to the market closing if I'm gaining money. But tomorrow morning, if I'm still gaining money, I will be in it already. And not having to try to get in it tomorrow morning when the market opens. So again, I just wanted to give a kind of update on today's market. Of course, for a Tuesday, it's not doing bad as normal for a Tuesday. It's not doing all that perfect as well, but for a Tuesday, it's doing pretty good, If I were you, DKNG is not doing bad today. I have GNUS. That I have a long call for that GNUS, and I had a couple others I can't remember right now, but I will post those on the site later on for you to see and for you to make a decision on whether or not you want to go with some of those or go with another. And again, as always, I've always said I wanted you to try them for yourselves. Try them for yourself, meaning that you should go out there and make your decision to by reading up on a particular stock, on whether you want to make the calls or the put for yourself. Again, thank you so much for joining us on Stock Talk Live with Tim. Again, I'm Tim McKenzie. I'll see you tonight.